Okay, good evening YouTube, this is Warmech95 here with another Transformers review. Something a bit special for you guys tonight. This is another one of my custom repaints. This is Transformers Animated Ravage, which is a repaint of animated Grimlock. Just give you a quick 360 of them there, just scraping on the wood. I got the idea a couple of weeks ago that if Animated did a Ravage figure, a good start would probably be looking at Grimlock and everything. So yeah, there you go. Going to make this pretty quickly, and I'll just give you the once over. Ravage's kind of trademark colours: the black, the purple, and the silver. He's got a kind of like a nice dark brassy brown neck there. I wanted to paint it silver, but then I figured I didn't want to have too much, you know. So there you go. He's got purple inserts there and lots of silver highlights around the back. It's basically, I used this painted over different colours on Grimlock's own different colour palette. He's got a nice silver tail as well and everything. So there you go. There's Ravage. At the moment I'm posing Ravage a lot more in his in a very crouched positions just to make him different from Grimlock. I'll just show you Grimlock beside him. There's Grimlock. Now, Grimlock's legs are fully extended for those familiar with the Grimlock toy. So just to give a bit of differentiation between the two of them. Ravage, I think, is a very, very cool character, and hope they come up with something for him in the anime anyway. So there you go. I mean, his legs have been extended in to give him that nice kind of hunched, kind of beastie looking feel. Apologies for any kind of G1 sacrilege I'm committing here with giving him a different figure, but there's been no decent versions of Ravage out there. You know, you've got your beast machines and your alternators and all that jazz, but I just figured, nah, none of them were doing it for me really. So I just figured I'd take a paint and brush to Grimlock, because he's the most Ravagey looking thing out there right now. So I'll just show you some of the wee details if I can. I've put some red paint just in the eye. That's actually showing quite well through the light piping, so that's a nice wee detail. And also use a wee gimmick. Ravage has got some nice silver teeth there, so yeah, it looked a wee bit weird when I first started it, but once you trim it down and everything. So nice purple stripe there, and some purple in the inlets and everything. Quick underneath there. Oh dear, what's this? You'll notice there's no head here for Grimlock, which I'll show you in a moment. There's a perfectly logical explanation for that. So yeah, I'll just quickly transform this guy. Now, I am in the middle of kind of devising a sort of either fan fiction writing or short film for this character. There. Look at this thing here. This is craziness. That's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes, guys, about doing custom repaints by yourself, is the wee layers of paint mean any pegs, when they go together, they really, really go together really tightly, which is a good thing. I think it's good to have a nice solid toy, but sometimes when you want to do it on camera and when you want to do it fast, it just never works. But anyway, back to the story. Basically, my idea for this particular incarnation of Ravage is that it's kind of a blend of basically Nemesis Prime got himself upgraded into the Shadow Commander from the Classics line, and he caused such devastation that Optimus Prime had to retreat and everything, and so Grimlock figured he was the only guy strong enough to get the Shadow Commander destroyed, and so he went off on his own, as Grimlock probably would do, and took on the Shadow Commander. But unfortunately Grimlock was not the strongest, and Shadow Commander kicked his ass and used his powers to transform him from Grimlock into Ravage, which is my story, and I'm sticking to it because I think I like the idea of blending particular lines of toys and universes just to mix things up, because it actually it works better than you actually think. But that's just the kind of story I'm working on right now and everything. So as you can see, there's him transformed. and everything, apart from the head. Now, what I've planned in order to this, for Ravage, just to make him look different from Grimlock in robot mode, what I've done is, I've removed Grimlock's head, which doesn't take all that much work, by the way. So, and then you just take this, and there you go. You can use the Grimlock head for Ravage's head. Now you can pose this in different ways and everything. It gives him that kind of really kind of beefy, animalistic sort of thing. I've also removed Grimlock's trademark chest plate here, because there's a lot of nice inner workings there, which I've done up silver as well. These are all Games Workshop paints I've been using again, likes of Leash Purple and Bulka Metal, Mithril Silver and so on the black too. So any Games Workshop, Warhammer 40,000, whatever enthusiasts will know what I'm talking about there. So there you go. There's Ravage. There is Ravage in his robot mode. I think it's quite cool that he gets a more bestial looking thing. You know, a nice evil Grimlock. I love evil twin concepts, really. I'm a big fan. But anyway, that's him in robot mode. I have done him with a sword as well. This is his sword. I've used Dark Angel's green and lightened it up with some green highlights too. There is silver in there and the central core is black. Basically my idea for this guy was he just shoved his sword into some really strong rock and pulled this out, rather than the translucent lava rock thing Grimlock's got going on. So the sword there, I took this sword apart and I painted the inside of it, and in doing so I destroyed the gimmick, so it doesn't spring out when you put it in his hand, but it does work if you just slide it up there and the point, and it's, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, just works easily enough, you know. And it's not a big deal for me really, the way the gimmick's bust, but still, it looks very nice and everything. And just figured different colour from the standard Grimlock sword would be cool. So just put that in his hand, you know, working with the darker palette. I love working with darker palette colour schemes, you know. And so yeah, there you go. Raw, me dark Grimlock kill, nice. So yeah, there you go. That is, I'm not going to bother transforming Grimlock here because you've all seen him before and everything. So yeah, so hey, who are you? I'm sorry. Me Grimlock. No, me Grimlock. Nah, me Grimlock. Me Grimlock. Ah, bang. There you go. Ravage wins. Ravage. No, Ravage is strongest. Raw. And on that note, guys, I'm going to leave you. This has been Warmech95 here with his, with my custom painted Transformers animated Ravage Grimlock repaint. And I will talk to you soon, okay? Bye!